good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020...
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs. Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Great shot through the gap. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Goes over the top with that shot. Thick edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 19 for none.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Nicked it.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Was quick onto that in the infield. Bolt deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Square driving through the gap, classic shot for 4th.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. 8 off it. The Super Kings, 27 for none. Boomerang from the university end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Boomerang over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
8 runs added there. The Super Kings, 35 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Massive outside edge. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Mumbai can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Not tempted to play at that one. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Edged. Big edge. That's the over. The Super Kings are 69 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Straight to the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings are 78 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Gets that away.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Pandya will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
His delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Santner over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Pandya from the university end. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. The Super Kings are 122 for none. Gaikwad, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. How will he reply?
That's out. Caught. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Good fielding out in the boundary. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Might look to go big again here.
They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Tripathi looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. Finds the edge. Edged. Massive outside edge. That's the over. The Super Kings are 137 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Jeez, timed that well.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot through the gap. Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
Conway says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Huge edge. Misses everything. That'll be a dead ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Thick edge. 5 runs added there. The Super Kings, 157 for 2. Rohit, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Rohit shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Jacks, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Rohit from the press box end.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Beats the field with a great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Brilliant shot there.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. No. Terrible shot. And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have set a target of 218 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Wow, that's missed the lot. There's a chance if it hits. Gone. Nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 6 for 2. Ahmed coming into the attack from the university end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. They've gone up here. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Ryan, looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. That's out. Oh, great running.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Jacks drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nearly gets the edge. Patirana with a great delivery there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there and it got what it deserved.
10 runs added there. Mumbai are 18 for 3.
Third over of the power play is done. And the run rate's probably not what they hoped for. 3 overs left in the power play and it's a balancing act now between risk and reward if they want to climb back up.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. Mumbai 21 for 3. Ashwin into the attack now from the press box end. And a brilliant take by the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble. That's out. Oh, great running.
Well, fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Out. Caught. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
End again. See you later on your bite. 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Santner ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
End of the over. Time for a little more freedom in the field.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. Might look to go big again here.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score. Not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Bumrah taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. Mumbai are 65 for 8.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Oh, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Out. Good catch. Out. What a screamer.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Huge. That has flown.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 81 for 9. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Catch, safe pair of hands to get the win.
That was one of the easiest wins.